Hi, my name is Lacey Sanders, and we're going to be talking about West Nile virus in Texas, especially Bell County. So we had an outbreak in Texas that occurred in 2012 with the highest number of cases at 1,868. 844 of those were West Nile neuroinvasive disease, also known as WNND, the form that's responsible for most of our hospitalizations and deaths attributed to the West Nile disease in and of itself. Most of the cases occurred in the over 50 age group, and as did our deaths. As you can see by the graph for 2012, the outbreak, you can see where we had our highest amount of cases. It started in early June and then ended in September. For Texas, our mosquito season actually runs from April until October. So looking at the data from 2015 compared with 2012, we can see that there's a marked decrease in our cases, with Texas only reporting a total of 275 cases and 196 of those with West Nile neuroinvasive disease. Again, as with the outbreak, all of our hospitalizations and death were contributed to West Nile neuroinvasive disease, not West Nile fever. So, and again, most of these cases were over the age of 50 years of age. And Bell County experienced their share amount of cases during the outbreak and for every year since we have had cases. As you can see, this is what the counties for the state of Texas that reported West Nile neurological disease in humans for the year 2015. And on the map, you can see Bell County highlighted as one of the blue positive counties. So Bell County put into place many prevention measures after the outbreak of 2012. We, at the time of 2012, Bell County did not have a mosquito management program at all. There wasn't anything occurring in regards to mosquitoes. So after the outbreak, and because we had a number of West Nile neuroinvasive diseases, we started doing public education before mosquito season. We try to do it about a month before mosquito season actually starts. We use larvicide with public works departments, getting them to put larvicide in standing water sources, lakes, ponds, rivers, streams, any kind of ditches that might have standing water in like fountains and things like that, decorative ponds that they see. And we've done a lot of advertising campaigns in regards to fight the bite, talking about using environmental controls like dumping water out of containers, wearing bug spray that is, has a DEET and it's approved and that we know works. And wearing proper clothing like long-sleeved shirts and long pants when you're outdoors for extended amount of times. And in Texas, that's pretty difficult because we have extreme heat. So a lot of people don't normally wear that type of clothing. But we do encourage it if you're spending the majority of your time outside as a prevention measure. However, all of this has been put into place utilizing funds from other sources. We do not have a funding source specifically for mosquito control. So we still need help with that. We still need funding to be able to keep these prevention measures in circulation. So we need a managed and funded mosquito control program that can trap, identify, and test mosquitoes during mosquito season. While we have the ability currently to trap mosquitoes, we do not have the ability to identify them, and we have to send them off to the state lab for testing to confirm whether they are positive for any type of virus, including West Nile. We do not have money to provide larviciding for open ponds, rivers, lakes, and streams, or anything like that to the public at large, nor to the public works departments. We have told them that they're responsible for providing that kind of funding because we don't have it. We also need more money to provide public education. You have to have money to do brochures. You have to have money to do advertising campaign, and we do not have that. If we had a mosquito program that was funded by the county, we would be able to do this every year. It would also allow us to do adulticiding when necessary, which is the aerial spraying or the truck-mounted spraying. Although that is not our first means of mosquito control, that is what we look at if we have an outbreak situation. We would institute some of those measures to do that. But without funding from the county, we're not going to be able to do that. So what can you do? We're asking for funding for this program because it's not going to come from the state, and we at the local health department don't have the money for this. So putting a vote for funding for this to go through with the county commissioners court would be great. And hopefully, with this kind of information, they will understand the importance of having a mosquito control program for the public health department. Thank you for your time and listening to me, even though it was short. I hope the message got across that while we were doing better, we could be doing even better to protect the population of Bell County.